Hey, so I'm making this little video from my iPhone. First time I've done this. It looks like they just released an update to be able to record video on iPhone screen, so you see what I see, but kind of walk you through what I'm finding. Your website overall, the structure, the build, it looks great. It is a responsive design, so it doesn't matter which way the device is held or turned or what size device it's viewed on, it's going to reconfigure itself to look great in any circumstance. So that's good in Google's eyes. Secondly, your titles, we use the word site with a colon in Google, and then your website, hit enter, you'll come up with a list of every single page on your site. These blue lines are your titles, your meta titles. They're all different, they're all unique to the page that they're talking about. That's also good. It helps Google to index and organize your site within their search engine, and they'll know what each page is about and how to rank each page when people search for these terms. You say you've got thousands of these little geo areas, and each one has its own page, and Google can tell that. The problem is your site has no trust, and I'm not sure who your other SEO people were, but they kind of failed in this area. This is the most important thing when it comes to ranking a site for any keyword, is establishing trust. You have a trust flow of 1. You need double digits, unless you're just in a tiny area. You want to dominate kind of Australia in different areas there for tutoring, and so you're going to need a high trust score. We use this, it's called Majestic. It's a paid subscription, but we use it to kind of break down and see what's wrong with your site and what we can do in order to help it to rank. We can also go over to this backlink area to see who's linking to your site and also the trust scores that they have. I'll delete this or hide the deleted backlinks because we don't care who's no longer linking to you. And we'll go down and just look at the first one. It's this tutorsfield.com. They have a trust flow of 11, which is, yeah, it's okay. It would give you some juice, but it's a no follow link. If you see this gray box, I don't know how to highlight it from my iPhone, but hopefully you see that. The second one has a 15, but also a no follow link. The third one's a 17, and it's a no follow link. And these are all organized by power. So now we get into all zeros. So they're not really passing any kind of juice to your site to help you rank. Plus there's some more no follow links. No follow just means they're not passing any power to your site, but there's a link there. So here's what we do. We have hundreds of sites like this one that maybe this owner of this MidwestMV.com for a decade spent money and time on SEO, and then he decided to close or didn't renew his domain name, whatever. We buy it at auction for hundreds of dollars a piece sometimes. Trust flow of 31. So here's what we do. We'll build a website on MidwestMV.com and point a link to your site where you get that trust. Now it doesn't send you the whole 31, but when Google sees these websites linking to you that have a lot of trust already, it pushes trust to your site. This is the only way Google really knows how to trust the site and rank it high, is if a bunch of other websites are saying, hey, this site is great. We have trust, believe us. So that's kind of how it works. If you were to get a link from the homepage of YouTube, you could literally rank for whatever you wanted to. But on the other hand, if I were to build a brand new website from scratch today and link to you, you'd get no power because my site has no trust. It's brand new. And that's kind of what's happening with all these sites that are linking to you. They have no power, so they're not sending you any points and not helping you with any trust. So we literally have hundreds of these, and this is how we rank our clients kind of on demand. This first column is the trust flow, and this is just a batch of domains that we haven't allocated yet. So each one of those we build a website on, we link it to your site, and then that passes the trust to you. Now we can't just use these powerful links. There has to be other stuff in play because Google needs things to look natural, otherwise it looks like spam and we're trying to outthink their algorithm, and you just can't do that with Google. So on a daily basis we'll be building links that have no power or very little power, but they're built on domains with trust, like Weebly, WordPress, Tumblr, different things like this, but it's the free versions of those sites. So you get a non-stop consistent flow of links coming into your site, which Google likes to see. You get link diversity because you have links coming in from all types of platforms. And that's really it. You talk about the thousands of keywords that it would be impossible to go after, and you're kind of right. You have all these pages of content on your site trying to rank for all these different geo areas, and it would take forever if you were to try to make links for each one of those keywords. But that's really not how it works. Once your site has trust, you will automatically start moving up the ranks for all of these keywords that your pages are named. So the biggest thing we have to do is establish trust to your site. But again, that's just one aspect. There's a lot of other little daily things that we're doing in the meantime to kind of mask or hide those powerful sites, because one link from one of these powerful sites is just like giving you 1,000 links all at once. So if we were to go out and just build a bunch of those to your site, it would look, the flags would go up. Google would see it and they would say, this isn't right. It's not natural for this site to suddenly be getting a bunch of links that have this much power. It just doesn't happen in normal business life. So we have to kind of hide those with the building of nonstop 50 to 100 per month of regular powered links. So anyway, that's kind of the process we use, and it works every time. It's not cheap because each one of these websites that have all this power, which cause you to rank and have trust, cost $200, $300, $400 a piece to build and maintain. So hope that helps. Give you a little education there on why your site's not ranking, but we can fix it. So just reply if there's any questions you got. Thanks for your time.